So in this video, I will be talking about what is reality. This video is for my philosophy class, Being and Not Being. It's a very interesting class. For a lot of people, reality kind of stems from their religion and what God does for them, or what whoever higher being does for them. And I grew up agnostic, so I was kind of brought up to believe that there could be a higher power of some kind, but I need more proof or reason to believe that there is, just because there's a man-written book telling me so. All spiritual meaning is found beyond ourselves and draws us to have better relationships with each other and the planet. We must come back to a place of unity and harmony if we are to continue to thrive in this world and expand our knowledge and our self-realization. So in my first project, I had mentioned how our relationships with people and things are what make up our reality. They're the driving force in our lives. Frankly, we wouldn't be who we are without the people in our lives and without the relationships we have with the things in our lives, with the world. And that's something to really think about. What is reality? It's kind of what we make it, especially with the people in our lives and who we choose to surround ourselves with. I am very much into the universe, that everything happens for a reason. We are able to feel the universe, experience synchronicities, experience karma more so than we'd probably like to admit. The thing is, the vibrations pass through all of us in our interactions with people and in the world, and these are things that you could feel, like the electric charge in the room when you come into a tense situation, or when you're with the people that you love and you get that warm and tingly sensation. In this book, there are 9 insights into how the universe works and how we interact with it, and how we can all have a more synchronous spiritual connection with each other. They're easy to connect to your life experiences and make you feel more secure in yourself and your purpose and the relationships you have. Let's just jump right in, shall we? So the first insight occurs when we become conscious of the coincidences in our lives and understand their meaning, noticing synchronicity in your life. The second insight is the world has a spiritual design. Looking back on our spiritual journey of humanity throughout history is kind of the gist of that one. The third insight is giving, the karmic design. However we can help in the world. Volunteer work, working with kids, elderly, and disabled, providing opportunity for those that may not have it. Number 4 is human control dramas. The 5th is the spiritual connection. We can sense an ultimate connection between other people, between the world and things, and we're able to move past our normal level of consciousness and move into one where we feel more strong in our well-being and our peace and even blissfulness, as the website says. So this can be experienced in any way that you feel closer to something bigger than yourself, whether that's through music or meditation or prayer or just chilling with nature. It helps you feel the spiritual connection. The 6th is sensing a life mission. If we all unlock our potential and tap into our life passions, we will all find a place in the world where we fit, where we're happy. The 7th is following intuition. The 8th insight is giving energy increases synchronistic experiences. If we were all actively uplifting others, we would quickly accelerate the spiritual transformation of the world. Exchanging energy, making both people feeling better than when they had before the interaction. People provide many of our synchronistic experiences, not necessarily things that happen to us. So we should be seeing each person as an opportunity to grow and to learn and to gain a message that you may need to take in at that point in your life. And number 9, fulfilling human destiny. The purpose behind James Redfield's book, The Celestine Prophecy, was he wanted to get across the point that the ultimate goal of spiritual evolution is to raise the levels of awareness in everyone. As I had mentioned in my first project as well, the choices you make determine your reality. And if you choose to make a lot of positive decisions, you're more likely to have positive outcomes. If you choose to make more negative choices, you're more likely to have negative outcomes. We are now in a new phase of human progress. Humanity is now awakening from a materialistic worldview and moving into a new outlook that recognizes spiritual design. So as you go on noticing the synchronicities in your life, recognizing the spiritual history of humanity, giving in the karmic design, and controlling yourself and your ego, and keeping yourself from bullying other people, controlling situations, and causing drama. Once you feel more connected to others and the universe, you start to understand and get in tune with the universe, and you can then figure out how you work into it. Tapping into the universe and being willing to give good vibes, you will get good vibes in return. You just have to put in the effort, or at least the observance of your surroundings and what's going on with the people in your life and your career trajectory and the people you may or may not be helping that you could. Reality is what you make it. It's context, it's the relationships you have with other people and the world around you. If you decide to have a better life, you will. If you keep trying, if you notice the signs the world is giving you, and if we are all evolving in our spiritual insights, then we can all be more successful and more in sync with each other. A lot of us are out of sync with ourselves, but also with each other and the world, and we get blinded with issues that don't matter or that we make a bigger deal than they need to be. When we are not in the flow, we feel disconnected and either anxious or frustrated, resorting to our own vices that ultimately keep us from experiencing any synchronicities or being able to understand their meanings. The real issue should be, why aren't we practicing loving and kindness, gratitude and mindfulness? Why aren't we all making relationships more important than money? I do believe that the universe brings us all together and we are all connected. The universe is designed to help you, but you have to pay attention. That's what I think. That's what reality is to me.